Come on, Sean. NGQ. Doing what I do. All white. Looking nice. Okay. Come through.
I don't know if Ryan Garcia is taking the fight serious or not.
You're going to have 3 chances in the fight to help your son out. We're going to see if you really care about your son. We're going to see where that love really is.
Out back.
La Raza.
Back.
He got his ass out in the air. And we knew that he was playing all along. That it was all a publicity stunt. The way, the craziness. Good fighter. We're going to rematch him again.
Yo, YouTube and fight fans from all over the world, what's going on? Welcome back to Boxing with Chris. It's me, your host. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if it's your first time here, because I'm back. You know when I'm back to talk that boxing. Recapping Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney live from the Barclays Center. You know, we were in the house. The house was on fire. Shout out to Brooklyn Mad Love. But we got to jump into this recap. We know that Ryan Garcia defeated Devin Haney by majority decision, giving him his first loss. Ryan Garcia now stands at 25-1 with 20 knockouts. Devin Haney now stands at 31-1 with 15 knockouts. So we got to give you this recap from the opening bell, the first round. The speed was on display for Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia was just absolutely fast. Seeing him in person, live, the dude is fast. The left hook is fast. The hand speed is fast. The timing was there for him. He planted the flag early in the first round when he landed that quick left checked hook that stumbled Devin Haney. And he jumped on him, man. He used his combinations. Obviously, the left hook money punch was there for him. For Devin Haney, I feel like he had a bad game plan, not good advice from the corner. I haven't watched the fight, since I was there live, haven't watched it on the internet. But being there, it looked like a bad game plan because you do not chase a puncher. The plan was to most likely box from the outside, but he was so convinced that he can stop Ryan Garcia because Tank did, which was a bad mistake. He was abandoning his jab for a guy that has arguably one of the best jabs in boxing. For Ryan Garcia, one of the few things I can just nitpick about Ryan Garcia was he hurt Devin Haney on multiple occasions, and when he hurt Devin Haney, he had a lot of time to work with. If you notice, every time that he hurt Devin Haney, there was more than a minute or more than half the round, to work. But he was just being a little antsy, and I feel like I could have saw more body work of Devin. Maybe he would have got the stoppage if he would have invested more to the body. For Ryan, if he invested more to the body. But for Ryan, he also was beating him to the punch. He even showed a better IQ than Devin Haney on the night. He never let him off the hook. And he did everything that you would want to, everything that you would ask for coming from the corner. He did not ever let Devin Haney get into the fight. For Devin, I feel like he definitely never recovered after that 7th round knockout. And knockdown, I should say. He obviously hit the canvas 3 times, could have been 5 times. Harvey Dock, usually one of the greatest referees in the game, also had a bad night in the office, was letting Devin Haney excessively clinch. There's a difference between clinching and holding. Devin Haney was holding every time. Even if he wasn't that hurt, or if he felt like danger was coming, he would just quickly grab. Ryan Garcia gets deducted a point for the late hit without even receiving a hard warning, which I thought was very, very, very unfair. And like I said, if it was like that, Devin Haney should have also been deducted a point. For Devin Haney, he had a bad game plan from the beginning. Like I said, he abandoned his jab. Not a good performance for Ryan Garcia. He picked the best night to have his best night. And please don't come with the weight. I get it, he was 3 pounds over, but both of these guys are known to rehydrate big. So it is what it is. The skills of Devin Haney were not there, and especially after the 7th round, Devin Haney had no legs. I feel like after the 7th round, there was no game plan. He just was trying to basically scrap out the victory. He did get up from every knockdown, but if you ask me, the referee intervened too much. The fight could have easily been stopped, but shout out to Harvey Doc for saving Devin Haney. We got to call it for what it is. You know, I keep it 8 more than 92. Now we got to talk about the obvious. What's next? For Ryan Garcia, he's never made weight at 140. He fought Duarte at 143 pounds, and obviously he's came at 143 pounds here, and he stated that he will be moving up to welterweight. So obviously capturing a belt at 140 or another big fight at 140 for Ryan Garcia is highly unlikely. For Devin Haney, he took a lot of punishment, and it's time for the drawing board. Sugar Ray Leonard took a real bad first loss to Roberto Duran, and we know how that ended up. And it reshaped Sugar Ray's career. He came back even more vicious, and that's when he really changed up his image in terms of, you know, aggressiveness. One thing I said about Devin Haney, that the guy doesn't have a killer instinct. Whether you have power or not, he doesn't have a killer instinct. He doesn't like to step on the gas when he has a guy hurt. But also, one thing I've been noticing about Devin Haney, and I told a lot of people this during the Lomachenko fight, Devin Haney cannot handle speed. Guys that can punt, guys that have very good speed give him trouble. Almost everybody that he's faced is either been older and smaller or even both. Now he's faced a guy that was bigger than him. Not that much bigger. Ryan Garcia stands at 5'9". Devin stands at 5'8". Devin Haney has the reach advantage. But obviously, Ryan Garcia does two things at an elite level, which is the speed and the power. He's never faced anybody that does more than one thing elite. Lomachenko, yes, he has elite footwork and elite IQ. And we know how that fight played out, how we thought it should have played out. For Ryan Garcia, biggest win so far of his career. For Devin Haney, he's definitely got to go back to the drawing board. So now we got to talk about what's next, obviously. And we got to rate their performances. For Ryan Garcia, like I said, I got to give him an A. The only reason I don't give him an A+, because he was rushing. It was kind of one of those things where he didn't believe he hurt him, or he didn't believe he can hurt him, because like I said, he had a lot of time to work with in those knockdowns. So I got to give Ryan Garcia an A. For Devin, I got to give him an F. An F. Horrible performance. Didn't just abandon the jab. Just didn't do anything, man. The speed killed him, and he just was never himself after the 7th round. Especially, you can argue to me that the 7th and the 10th round, the fight could have and should have been stopped if it wasn't for Harvey Doc. He says that he gave Ryan Garcia a shot and that he deserves a shot, but a lot of the boxing public and the unwritten rule in boxing is there's no rematches and ass kickings and then stoppages, only in close or controversial fights. So I believe a lot of people would not want to see it. I would love to see it again. I wouldn't mind seeing it again, just to see how he bounced back. And maybe he just needed to be humbled. A lot of people are happy that Devin Haney lost, but not necessarily the fact that Devin Haney was mostly because of Bill, because, you know, Bill likes to pump his gums. So people are really happy that Devin Haney lost so they can pick at Bill, not necessarily at Devin, but it is what it is. This right now has shook up the boxing world at the moment. I don't think it will be this. I don't think it should be that long, but I do believe that Devin Haney will bounce back. For Ryan Garcia at welterweight, let's see what's next out there for him. He's called out Boots, but we know Boots has a lot of and bigger plans, but we should see from there. It's your boy Chris. Let me know what you guys thought about this fight. It was a great action-packed fight from Brooklyn. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because you know what I do. I keep it 8 more than 92, and I'm going to see y'all soon. Peace.